drive slow, you drive on the other side of that white line and you drive like a grandpa, and then you just let the traffic pass you, right? Yeah, so Gaspar was driving on the other side of that. Yeah, and so luckily he was already slow and kind of out of the way. But he lost control and he fell. And Stephanie fell off the bike. Gaspar fell off the bike, cut his head a bit. Nothing too crazy because he was going slow, but his bike toppled over. Poor Stephanie got spooked. She didn't want to go back on the motorbike for like a week, and she loved driving. She loves her motorbike rides. Yeah. She grew up with the motorbike, so she's a biker dog. She's so cute. She loves motorbike. She got over her fear, but it really spooked both of them a lot, as you can imagine. Gaspar very worried for Stephanie rather than for his safety. So that happened once. What else? Normally, we drive like grandpa, so we never really get into bad accidents. We're very careful. Legonia, thank you so much for your 9 months. Haven't been able to watch for a while. Glad to see you. Love Thailand. Thank you, Legonia. Cheers. Yeah, Steffi's resilient. Something going on over there. Yeah, Stephanie's finally out of Thailand. She's in Paris. She's a proper Parisian princess now. Enjoying her life in France with grandma. Being spoiled by grandma. That we're seeing this thing here set up. There's some more tents down that way. So, ooh, do you see the light? Or is it too glare? The sunset behind the clouds there now. You're a biker, you love that? Yeah, I can imagine that it's pretty similar in the UK, trying to ride your bike in the rain. Slippery roads. Motorbike. Motorbike is like Thai style motorbike. It's what you see everywhere. Called motorbike here. Not motorcycle, motorbike. Different. Those little 50cc guys. You know, the ones you see everywhere in Thailand and Vietnam. Those little dudes. Not like a Harley Davidson. Or something like that. Although I freaking love riding on a Harley. I had so much fun. When I was in high school, I had an Australian girlfriend, and her parents were bikers, and they had an amazing collection of motorcycles. And my first ever motorcycle ride was with my girlfriend's dad, and he took me on his big BMW motorcycle. Sorry. Woo! That was crazy fun. I was freaking out, but after the fact, I was like, yeah. You have to really get used to like leaning when you drive, you know. You have to like lean with the That was a lot of fun. What's a leader bike? Friend who was a girl. My high school friend. A lot of bikers come through the south of Thailand, Wolf. My friend Maddie, her parents who are bikers. A liter is 1,000 cc plus. Whoa. Yeah, and we're talking about 50 cc. There's a big motorbike, especially there's like a foreigner motorbike community here, especially in the south. They come through Suratani and go to the islands or go to Phuket. So my friend's parents, so they were based in Singapore as well, right? So they would bike from Singapore through Malaysia into Thailand as like a big biking trip with their bike gang, with their motorcycle gang. A bunch of like 50-year-old moms and dads in their leather jackets and their big motorcycle. It was so fun. But yeah, it's another way of travel. It's pretty cool. No, I don't think so. I don't know. I'll probably. I'm not sure. Probably just a bunch of Aussies, to be fair. Yeah, great for a motorbike trip through the mountains and yeah. When Gaspar comes back and joins me in June, I'm going to talk to him about doing a motorcycle trip with you guys and do a motorcycle trip, like finally for real. We did like a mini one 4 years ago, and then we stopped after, like, we went to TwitchCon and then we never got back into it. But now we have the gear to stream the actual motorcycling, and that was what was missing and what didn't work the first time around. He won't say it's a bad idea because I know that's in what he's thinking as well. Both of us were thinking. It's part of the reason he's getting his international license so that we don't need to worry about it. So we could flash his international license. Yeah. And then we can prepare it better. Leave our big stuff somewhere. Only carry a light overnight bag and our gear, our stream gear. And with the backpack and the live view and everything, I can just strap you guys on my shoulder or something. And you guys can have like a POV view of the motorbike trip or whatever. You can figure that out. You don't, so technically, yes, you need a license to drive a motorbike anywhere or a car anywhere in the world. But, oh, look at this car. Technically, wow, that was like pimp my ride, right? So yeah, technically, of course you need a license to rent and drive a motorbike. But there is the sort of what should happen and what does actually happen. So as a foreigner, you will always get pulled over. And the idea is that you pay the fine, right? You pay your fine because you're driving without a license. And then the fine is basically the bribery to allow you as a foreigner to drive a motorcycle without a license. So technically, it's illegal. However, if you have a license, there's no telling if they will pull you over and fine you anyway. But these days you've got to be careful because these days there's a lot of, okay, so the thing is, because of this sort of gray area and the ability to pay off the police to rent and drive a